So for today's lesson, we are going to learn to paint watercolor A to Z letters. And I'm going to start with letter A. Yes, I have my red mix. And we are going to paint A with open floral like this, which I hope you have already practiced your open floral here. Most of the time I will follow my sample. So I will start with a open floral this way. With a reference, I roughly know how big I should paint my flowers, or else I may have it too big. My original A is a lot smaller. Yeah, this one is my print. The print is not so good though. Yeah, so I have my center with permanent violet, a darker color here, add on. And let me continue with one more here. You can kind of vary the height. One high, one low. And then again, when it is still wet, I add on my permanent violet. You can vary your colors with orange too. Yeah, so I kind of mix them. See, this is my red. This is my opera rose. And this is my cadmium yellow. So sometimes I do mix it down here to get another color. So I have this high, this one low. So this one I can have a little bit lower too, and change a little bit of color. You can have the flower hidden too. And get my center purple again. Okay. So basically I have my 3 main flowers there, but let me think. I'm getting a lighter value of red, and then I will form a bit of broken petals. That means some side petal here at the back. This piece was painted like 4 years ago. It's quite a long time ago. And okay, I have some yellow. So I want this part here to be the center piece for my letter A. And I think, okay, I will have a bit of berries, a little bit red somewhere here. As I said, the samples are here for me to follow. Yeah, in 4 years ago when I paint this, I don't have a sample. I just basically just paint. Yeah, but because I'm teaching now, I just use this as a sample to teach you. And after I finish this, you can use my sample to paint letter A. For those of you who have name, start with letter A, Ariel, Amanda, Amelia. For ladies, A, Annie. For guys, I think you have Andy, but guys, if you paint floral wreath, I don't think they will kind of like it. So I have some of the reds here already. I think I should have some cadmium yellow to add on. So some small flowers. Class around. It's really, as I mentioned, this class. So if you like to paint it for yourself, you can just go to the particular letter class, which I will break them into a few classes. And if it's painting for your friend, you can just zoom into the particular letters too. And you probably also would like to see how I paint the other letters. You can watch all the classes. So I will just break them into a few classes. So today's class will have A to E. So we have an A right now, almost done. So you see we focus on the flowers. Oh, the colors looks a lot more brighter and a lot more cheerful. So you see, just now, earlier on, I taught you about the leaf stroke, and right now my leaf is very, very small. I think for this, I'm quite happy already. Letter A is done, and let's move to letter B. Letter B, this is my old piece, and okay, letter B, we are painting roses. As I mentioned, I do have various kind of flowers, just probably two main types. Okay, I start center here a bigger rose. If you can't remember how I paint this rose, please go back to my class again to check how I get started, so that it will be a lot easier to paint that. So I have the main center, and then I scroll, I get 3 C-stroke, and because it's quite a small one, I kind of just add on water for the rose to come out. You see, I have this rose done. Over here, I see that I use a bit of orangey, so I just kind of follow too. I follow because I quite like the color combination. Yeah, so as I said, this class will give you a lot of practice on your flowers. Whether it's open floral or is it roses, it's definitely a lot of practice. Okay, this two at the side can be a bit smaller and less details, I guess. And right now, I will have my leaves. So my leaves is sap green. I will use sap green. And just kind of have it here, a big one. I think I use a bit of ochre in this piece, so I kind of just add on a bit of ochre. I think it's a very pretty colors. So we just add on our leaves and let it kind of scroll down. Later on, I'll add in my roses again. I think there's some small roses here. So you have to kind of, yeah, when you paint, you have to really sit back, enjoy. For this class, I mentioned that I want to paint at least, hopefully, a few alphabets, because there are 26 letters. So, see the green? Oh yeah, so for B, what do we have? Bernice? Let me think. Belle? What else for B? Babe? Okay. What else? Bernice, because our friend whose name is Bernice. Bernita, right. And let me see, what else? Can you help me to think? What are the names with B? Okay, I need to paint some flowers here, but the smaller one. Well, just think of any friends with names that start with B. Yep. I'll lighten it again. Okay, some more flowers here. I have to remember not to make it too big. Anyway, if red is not your favorite color, yeah, if pink and red is not your favorite color, you can always use purple and blue for your floral wreath. picture, I will also be showing in my other letters. Oh no, this looks quite big. Although I didn't want it to be big, because my center here is supposed to be big. I start to scroll and it get bigger and bigger. So okay, this one will not be so big. I'll use a bit of yellow to, yep, lesser a little bit. So and then here I add on some more, a little bit redder, yeah, for the center. And let me just get some leaves and we'll finish with letter B. Just kind of mix the green again. Okay, so we have letter B done. So let's get ready with C soon. C, we have 3 mint roses again. Okay. So it's somewhere here. Center, scroll a little. And more. This side. Okay. Yeah, my rose seems to be getting big. Another one, maybe I try to make it smaller. And a little bit hide behind this big rose. I've been painting a lot of big roses, that's why now I couldn't like make it small, but I think it's still okay. Let me finish this up with some leaves, yeah. I see that I have some orangey one here. It's very pretty. These are like deal like that. I taught that in my Floral class. Sometimes I would like my green to be a bit darker, I think. Yep. Sometimes you can have it kind of a drop down. Let's morph it a bit more. A bit of orangey flowers here. Maybe like a rosebud like that. Rosebuds. Rosebuds is basically just kind of a 2 strokes. 1, 2. Like a leaf stroke like that. I think this looks quite good. So we have finished A, B, C.